believe, but the facts tell otherwise. He's refusing to let his former Attorney General share her entire story. Here's what she had to say herself yesterday, and I quote, "The order in council leaves in place whatever restraints there are on my ability to speak freely about matters that occurred after I left the post of Attorney General." So what happened between the time she was removed as Attorney General to the day that she resigned that this Prime Minister is so desperate to keep hidden?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
We took the unprecedented step of waiving both cabinet confidentiality and solicitor-client privilege in the matter currently under study by the Committee of Justice and the Ethics Commissioner. This is a significant step that we took because we know that Canadians need to hear different perspectives on this matter. That is why we welcome the work that the committee is doing, and we welcome the work that the Conflict of Interest and Ethics Commissioner is doing on this matter.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
But check the fine print, Mr. Speaker, because there's an important detail that the Prime Minister is leaving out. Something happened. Something happened between the time that the former Attorney General lost her job for speaking truth to power until the day that she resigned from Cabinet, that this Prime Minister is desperate to keep hidden from Canadians. So can the Prime Minister confirm that sometime in that period of time, something was said to the Attorney General that proved that she lost her job because she stood up to him?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker. We take very seriously the matter before the Justice Committee and indeed the Conflict of Interest and Ethics Commissioner. Before the Justice Committee and indeed the Conflict of Interest and Ethics Commissioner. That is why, as a government, we determined to take the unprecedented step of waiving cabinet confidentiality, of waiving solicitor-client privilege that allows the former Attorney General to speak
Mind blown.
Fully to the matter in question. This is something that Canadians expect. They want to be able to hear different perspectives on this matter, and that is exactly what they're going to get to hear.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, they were dragged kicking and screaming to the Justice Committee before they even started to allow people to give testimony. And they're still only allowing half the story to be told, and the half of the story that he's comfortable hearing. But there's more to this story. Something happened. Something was said to the former Attorney General, or someone in the Prime Minister's office validated her accusations that she lost her job because she wouldn't let his friends off the hook. Isn't that why he won't waive full privilege in this matter?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Prime Minister.
Unlike the Harper Conservatives, we take very seriously the institutions and the processes and the procedures that are fundamental to our system of justice, to the rule of law, and to our very institutions. That is why we take great care when we take an unprecedented step like waiving solicitor-client privilege in this matter, like waiving
another one. Another one.
Confidentiality in this matter. I think it's important that Canadians get a chance to hear from a broad range of and that's exactly what they will be able to do.
Order.
Order.
Order. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Well, first of all, it's not unprecedented. Other Prime Ministers have waived full privilege when it related to investigations during their time in office. But Mr. Speaker, for weeks the Prime Minister was speaking for the Attorney General, and now he is deciding what's relevant. Wow. He's deciding what he's going to allow her to speak. So this is a very simple question. Why? Why won't he waive privilege for the time period between when she lost her job and when she resigned from cabinet? What's he trying to hide?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the opposition seems to be shifting in its approach because the Justice Committee and indeed the Conflict of Interest and Ethics Commissioner are very much focused on a very specific question that they are looking into. And we have waived privilege and we have waived cabinet confidentiality so that the former Attorney General can speak fully and expansively to the matter under study. That is what Canadians expect. That is exactly what we are doing because we understand how important it is to make sure that Canadians hear a diverse range of perspectives.
Honourable Member for Chilliwack Hope.
Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister had no trouble talking about that period of time after he fired her as Attorney General and until she resigned. The Clerk of the Privy Council had no trouble talking about that period of time after the former Attorney General was moved along and then resigned. So why is the Prime Minister preventing the person who was fired and who resigned from sharing her full truth? Why is he placing the restraints on her? Why won't he do the right thing and lift them right now?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
For 10 years, Stephen Harper and Conservatives our justice system with privilege.
The Honourable Member for Carleton.
The sale of marijuana through at least a regulated and overseen frame that the government will put forward to make sure there's quality control, make sure that the profits aren't going into illicit corners. And
la 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 la.